Good morning, and welcome to Rimworld Baby Hotel. What do you mean that's not the name of the series? Here in Rimworld Baby Hotel, we have meat stuffing, Daddy, and the dirty window. Melton's pregnant. We've got a pregnant Melton. That's great news, because Melton's first kid was absolutely... We've got a pregnant Anita. Oh, shit, I can't be doing this 2 days in a row. Oh, for God's sake, Anita. What I was about to say is little Melton is our prime candidate for exile. Because you're terrible. You have nothing redeeming about you. Kid missed out on Master Mage, so this is a second chance. Anita's kid. This kid has the whole world at its feet. Everything from her being a warlock, a very rare xenotype, along with her getting extreme magic capacity randomly is insane. Daddy has Xenoseer and perfect immunity. Going forward, I'm not naming any more Colonist Daddy, okay? Patrons scrambling over themselves to add Daddy, a Mommy, and... oh, Big Brother to the list, and I'm not doing it, okay? I'm vetoing that ahead of time. And actually, speaking of veto, that brings me on to something I wanted to discuss. Rambunculus, the main man of our colony, arguably. Now, you may have noticed Rambunculus is a chronomancer, and we're in a generation series, and by extent, he ruins everything. Now, my terribly good friend and enormous brain, Dexter Faldo, is bringing you all a lovely gift, which will add some limitations on a chronomancer to not ruin a generation series. If you hate it and you think to yourself, boy, oh boy, I'd love to have 15 chronomancers reversing age my generation's colony, defeating the entire point of the playthrough, and I might as well have just been playing vanilla Rimworld, you're in luck, because you can turn it off if you want. Obviously, it's a generations playthrough. The point is, we're not going to use Rambunculus to go around and de-age everyone. Maybe every wizard settlement has a chronomancer running the show, ensuring that things are going smoothly. That makes sense. Except in very, very rare situations where they never had the opportunity to have a child, no age reversal. I mean, except for himself, of course, because he is still a wizard in a meritocracy obsessed with his own greatness. If, for example, if Anita and Daddy hadn't had a kid or don't have any kids at all, they might have more than one, then we wouldn't have age reversed that, because they had plenty of chance, and that was just unfortunate. That was a roll of the dice. What the hell is even that? That's a behemoth with a backpack. Hello, what have you got? Silver, steel, mithril, basic components, airwire headset. Ah, here I go, taming enormous, terrifying creatures again. Oh! I think it's leaving the map. Don't you do it. You big bitch. You actual enormous bitch. Well, I need something. Oh! I was going to say I need something else to make myself feel better, and that'll do it. Hello, Elder White Dragon. Main takeaway is don't worry about Rambunculus. Obviously, I'm not going to ruin the point of the Generation series by using a Time Wizard to fuck. Oh, no, I mean, they are going to do that. That's, again, kind of the point of the series. Ah! Oh, Bert! Great dodge. Ultra Instinct, my guy. Hold on. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's easily resolvable. All you have to do is approach the enormous fire-breathing dragon while it's trying to kill you and tame it. It's still attacking. Ah, shit. Bert is being savaged by a dragon. Okay, I'm gonna need some backup here. I'm gonna need a hand. Bring Raw, bring Tiamat, bring Gelza, bring Pandora. Bring them all down. Come and give me a hand. Oh, that's never a good sign, is it? Oh, Bert. Oh, Bert. I would ask what happened, but it's called hubris. It was hubris, Bert. Is he not gonna eat Bert, is it? Please don't eat Bert. Okay, it was just standing there menacingly for a while, but I think it's understanding. Right, punch that dragon. Let's get Rambunculus to sneak around the outside and see if we can get him. What the fuck's that dragon doing? Ah, careful. Careful. Punch the dragon. Punch the dragon. There you go. There you go. Descend. Dragons descend. Get him. What are you doing? Roar, you fanny. That's our church. He'll live to fight another day. Don't panic. My sweet boy's going to be totally fine. Look at that. Is that still going on up there? Jesus. There. They've got it. They've got it. They've got it. Back off. Back off. Back off. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. I want to tame that. Hey. Go away. Go home. Good boy, Roar. Good boy. Deadlift and Protein enjoyed sharing their passion together, which I presume is something to do with lifting tremendously heavy weights. Oh, God. Okay, we're really kicking things off today, aren't we? Hello there, Desperate Kingdom. How are you doing? Another siege. They are really not holding back. 10 people this time. Okay. I would say bring the... Should we just send the dragons? Should we send the dragons and see what happens? I want to just see if we can fight a whole raid with dragons. We should be fine, because they are horribly, horribly overpowered. I won't do it too often, because, you know... kind of ruins everything. Enjoy it while you've got it, because next patch, I think I'm probably going to make them not draftable. Because this is insane. Look at them. Look at them bringing their trebuchets. Well, I'm afraid I have some artillery of my own there, fellas. Light them up, squad. Light them up. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just had 8 dragons light fire to a man with a dock on his head. Oh, Jesus, what a monster. On the plus side, fire is tremendous for being able to take prisoners. Something about the screaming pain will get them to fall on the floor, and then we can see if they're worth breeding. This is a horrendous, horrendous idea. This is a horrendous colony. Oh, bookshelves, though. That's nice. Oh, it's already over. The more I look, the more I see it's over. They're all down. Is Bert fine? Bert's fine, though. Okay, bring whoever's closest to come down and maybe put some fires out. Sylvia Boris Starry. We do need to rename some of our wizards, of course, when we give them their wizardy levels to represent their new life here. By giving them a horrific, frightening name like Daddy. Bunkilla says your new name is Daddy, and all of a sudden they're not sure that they want to be wizards anymore. Isn't that some shit? Hello, Morbid Meditator and Archotech Meditator. That's fun. Puppeteer I've not actually played as. Ooh, a full-on mage. A full-on mage. Look at that. Arcane Dispersal, Swift Meditation, Magically Sensitive. That is cool. That's one of the rare xenotypes. About 5% chance. Oh! About a 5% chance to do that. This one's even rarer. Eltexian. Eltec Synchronization, Mystic Warrior. God damn. Okay, we need to get you because we haven't even seen one of those before. This Nullkind has Ageless, Archotech Meditator, and Mystic Warrior. That is insane. That's 3 mutations. You've got 3 as well. Oh, one of which is table resistance. The chance of that is absolutely insane. It's 50% chance for one extra gene, 8% chance after that for a second gene, and then a 4% chance after that for a third gene. So the chance of getting this one is monstrously small. If we ever see someone with 4 genes, honestly buy a lottery ticket. Mystic Warrior, Architect Meditator, Ageless in a colony, in a Generations colony is, like, disgusting. Okay, grab that mage. Grab that mage. Absolutely grab that mage. Capture Lee. What do you mean there's no prisoner beds? I've already got a prisoner full of prison. Oh, Christ. Hold on. You're terrible. You can go. You've got Magical Sight. We've already got that in the form of Anita, so that's fine. You've got... Okay, Innate Magic is really good, and Scion is interesting. I want to have a look at that. And then you've got Rogue and Innate Magic. We've already got Rogue, and the other person has Innate Magic, so 3 of those can go. Sorry, this is insane. We've picked up so many good people recently. Ravager Architect. Okay, so you two aren't relevant. Samantha Sam Haxton! I see her name more than I see my own, which is impressive given that we've got the same name. Oh, God, the dragon's eating the ones on the floor. Oh, shit. Did I one-cheat him? What is that? Oh! No! They were really good. Oh, for fuck's sake, they were a druid. It's another one of the rare xenotypes. Ah, Christ. Did the Altexian just burn to death? No. Where did they go? Where did they go? That was like the best one. That was the best one there, and they've just disappeared. They weren't dead, because clearly Wildfire got this far. And if they were dead, their body wouldn't have burned that fast. Where did they just go? What the fuck? I'm an idiot. Oh, that's where they went. You're lucky there isn't a power to suck you right out of existence, otherwise I bloody would. Now all the excitement and the dragon hunting and the babies and the inappropriate jokes are out the way. My plan for today is really, really simple. We're just going to get all the foundations set up and ready to go for this colony's inevitable explosion in population. Because Goosen is pregnant, and Anita is pregnant, and I assume it's still on the cards for Sylvia as well, huh? We're already lacking in baby-based bedrooms. Please take your baby out of the hospital. For Christ's sake, come and get your son. This is pathetic. What I mean by that is, of course, we need a dedicated crafting room, somewhere to make the components. We need some dedicated magic rooms. We need, like, an alchemy lab. We need all sorts of stuff here. Like, an actual blacksmith would be awesome for when we want to craft some magical weapons. Say, for example, we need another replacement enormous glowy hammer. That would be quite a useful place to have. Somewhere for Goosen to hang out. Immersion's nice. What is that? Protein converted Boris from Anima Corp to Arcane University. Nice. We need to have a ritual in a second. We've also got a true dragon. Female dragon? Female dragon? What was our other dragon? Male dragon! Okay, but if you are not going to fuck up taming any animal, this has to be it. You have to use... Oh, God, he has to go back and actually gain a bit more psi power first. If Bert is able to pull this off, we have a breeding pair of the best dragons in the game. So no pressure. If he fucks it up, it's probably just going to swallow him whole. But to be fair, that's a great way to die. Do I even care at this point if it's got bad genetics? It's actually got, like, really good genetics. Health, damage speed, like, it's all above average beside the meat. I wasn't planning on eating it anyway. What about Raw, our other dragon? Actually, they both got very good genetics. Let's get this blacksmith up and going, but our blacksmiths are going to need something to smelt, of course. So I think we empty out this friggin' prison, overflowing with silly-looking hats. A lot of these people are insane at mining, so I've only been grabbing the people half decent at that. Who do I want to keep is a better question. Zlata, I want to keep you. Ollie has that valuable table resistance. You're an Eltexian, Oggy. So Lee, Ollie, Oggy. You can fuck off. You can go. That's fine. Innate magic. Whoever's got one of those, I need to keep as well. This is a nightmare. I've got so many people piled up. I've got so many people to force into indentured servitude. I can't click them all because they're all piled up. Right. Let me just do it from here. It'll probably be easier. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's hand them all over. Preferably don't hand over Deadlift or my dragons. Deadlift was sent on a little diplomatic mission just to kind of test his skills out. His father is the Grand Mage, after all, and needs to make a good impression. And turning up with half a dozen dragons and half a dozen prisoners will probably do that for you. Will produce 1,024 iron ore in 5 days. Jesus. It's a real shame it doesn't mine granite. To be fair, we could just swap over to limestone. Damn, maybe we should. Although that's only going to build, what, like 2 buildings? Not really worth it. I'll take the... I'll stick with the iron for now. There's most of our blacksmith building done. Let's throw down a couple of furnaces to help speed up on that front. We'll throw down a couple of anvils, too. Don't these need, like, a bunch of attachments? Oh, I thought that was the same notification. Wait, is it? No, I don't think it is. Goosen converted Starry over, so that's both Boris and Starry now onto the right IDEO. Okay, cool. We'll give them the arcane linking soon so they can tap into their powers. And then... Karen and Goosen. Who the hell is Karen? Hello? Allied guest of the Magical Academy. Oh! I suppose that's kind of good for faction relations or something like that. Really, all it's going to do is make him tremendously upset all the time. I guess these things happen. What? A serum to make an animal larger than usual. Most significant effect on smaller animals. Okay. It's also MetCorp, so we wouldn't help them. But the fact that those exist and are something we could possibly hit the dragons with is very interesting. Blacksmith is not only done, but I've set it up. I've painstakingly gone through every single piece of apparel in the game and marked the ones that we don't want and the ones that we do want. Did the same for weapons across multiple builds. Now we can start tidying this bloody base up. This is going to be a generic overflow stockpile for just long-term storage. Any old crap that I can't find room for. What are you doing to me? What is going on today? It's bloody non-stop. Hello? I guess this time we'll fight with the people and not the dragons. Though, to be fair, I have just ridden all their outfits, so I think a lot of them are butt naked. Oh my god, they're heavily armed. Hello! Nice to see you all. This is terrifying. Got to try it, haven't I? I've got to try it. If they're going to be close together, we hit them with the time bubble. How much does it use up? It doesn't even use up that much mana, and he's got so much arcane load. As Wildfire is well aware. Right, are those out of... Are we done now? Are we done with those? Too easy. Regret this series mainly because I have to read the comments on a daily basis. My poor eyes are never going to recover. What I was going to say, though, is because it's quite a low mana usage and quite a low... Don't get shot. Don't get shot. Don't stay between the flowers. Oh! Okay, and then go. Go, go, go. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Bang! Nice! Okay, and then fuck off. Let your load go down. Careful. Bleeding out in 20 hours. South 10, South 10. It'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Rambunculus, Colony Savior. Are they aging? 59. 60. Oh my god, oh my god! This is brutal, this is insane. Okay, and then use self-tend, big man. No, you don't have to walk away. You could just self-tend where you are. Yeah, 10 without medicine, there you go. They are about to fire. Not for long, they're not, though. Oh, 69, 70. What is that you fired? Is that a fucking rock? What the hell? Was that even going to hit? Well, that's a rude awakening. Right in Goosen's candle. It stopped. It already stopped. How are we looking? 47, 48, 81? Oh, you silly boys. And now, because psychic sensitivity is directly linked to pain, the more pain you're in, the higher your sensitivity, he should be able to hit them from much further away, and the time bubble itself is bigger. Oh, shit. And when you throw down water... Ah, this is why I said we need to upgrade his psychic. You know what? Have a psychic sensitivity, my guy. Slap it down there. Stay out of range. Slap it down there. Slap it down there. They won't see you. Jazzy's seeing you. Jazzy's seeing you. Stand your ground. Boom. Fuck off. Run. Run. My boy. Oh, my God. Oh, it's brutal. Are you being aged? 60. 61. They're all exploding from old age. They've already started. It's already happening. 50. 62. Oh, this is a thing of beauty. This is a thing of beauty and pure criminal activity. Oh my god. Let's get a little bit closer, just in case we need to go for a second pass here. Oh, that's another one down. Throw up another time bubble just like right there then. Go. Go. Yeah, come and fight. Come and get us. Come get us. Come get us. Come get us. Come get us, you big bitch. Come get us. Careful, Rambunculus. Careful. Yeah, come get us. What are you going to do? 80? 69, 70. Oh, you better be quicker than that. This was the work of an evil, evil, evil man. Oh my god. 81. Oh, that was a thing of beauty. Now let's just hope Rambunculus is able to get away before they chase him down. Just give him a bit of cover here, Shenron. That'd be lovely. Let's do Dragon Fire in that direction. That should hit quite a lot. Boom. Boom. Oh, or it'll hit one of them. One or the other. I can't believe they're not retreating. Oh, dragons, I have a delicious retirement home for you to come and snack on. Careful there. Shenron's getting absolutely lit up. Turns out dragons and shotguns don't really... Yeah, like go though? Fucking hell, go closer. Jesus, save yourself, my guy. Hunting Callie. I don't need you doing that. I need you fighting Callie. Tiamat, turn around. There. There. We've got him covered. Grunt, how are you looking? What is that? Nullifying flames. Thin barrier normally created on dragon scales has been replicated by the intake of draconic blood. High on dragon's blood. Dragon blood tends to take over the normal host blood, granting higher defense, attack, and near flame immunity. These fuckers have anti-dragon potions. Don't get me wrong. Awesome. I like absolutely awesome gameplay. Very annoying when I'm relying on dragons to do a lot of my heavy lifting. My poor wizards are wearing cloth clothing. Ooh, we managed to knock one down. Hello. Probably because you are old. Probably because you're very old. You're not that useful either. I almost don't even want to look at any survivors. The problem with it is they're all going to be so old to get them back to an age where they are breedable. We refer to it going forward as partakeable in the wizard project. I think that's a much nicer way to refer to human beings with thoughts and feelings and emotions. And it's far less cringeworthy as well. Well, I mean, even if I wanted to try and grab any, the dragons are just eating them. That's just lunch for the dragons. Oh well, at least the wizards have plenty of time to meditate in the nude. We really don't have that many wizard robes, huh? Learning, I think, should be a catch-all job for everybody. Unless it's somebody we want to focus on, like, for example, protein. Be fantastic to build a special learning desk for. And in fact... we'll find some room in the library somewhere. This I was going to turn into that learning room, but... I mean, also, I've built a dragon scale anima obelisk, because that's awesome. Putting that in the wizard's tower just makes perfect sense to me. Oh, you got to be a little closer, actually, to use it. There you go. Boom. Look at that. I like this thing a lot. So you can store, as you meditate to it, it'll generate mana. You can store mana in it or suck it back up if you need it, depending on how you've got it set up here. Oh, and speaking of education, there we are, right on cue. Regular desks, I think we could probably fit in the library somewhere. The question is, where the hell am I going to put the chalkboards? If only I hadn't have filled it with so many decorative, unnecessary bookshelves. I think we'll have to cut a couple of these back. Maybe I got a little bit too hard on this. Slightly, what the fuck happened to Sylvia? She got shot by an assault rifle by someone called Buckley? And is Rambunculus okay? Rambunculus still needs to self-tend. Who? Oh, yikes, Sylvia. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice them shooting you. Let's, oh, look, today's about working on the foundational stuff, right? So I was starting to set up a hospital, if you can call it that. Okay, let's forget about this a second. Well, I said maybe not the catacombs, depending on how the curing goes. Oh, do we have any sort of, like, early hospital beds? Shit. Like medical... What am I looking up for here? Medical 1, medical 2? Nope. We've already got a lot of medicine. I don't know where we're supposed to put people in a more medieval setting to get treatment. I guess we'll just throw down some dedicated beds and keep the room tidier. Maybe we should stop letting enormous dragons in the room. That would probably help. There you go. There you go. 100% 10 quality from Wildfire. What a goddamn legend. Didn't even realize Wildfire was that good a doctor. Oh, she's pretty good, actually, yeah. 8 healing. Really, we need to start training somebody up. Maybe Deadlift, actually, to be the next doctor. This is what the learning room is going to be. The issue with, of course, any Generations playthrough is people come and go so quickly. You don't get so long to build up your skills. Skill training, neuro trainers become less valuable because people are so transient, right? They don't last very long. So we need some sort of learning tool to balance it all out. Otherwise, everybody shit always. Which, to be fair, is true of a lot of people in real life as well. Rambunculus's Center of Learning. How much of a learning center? I don't really have that much to... Oh, for God's sake. What's wrong with you? Got 4 desks, and that's all we need to start turning some of these characters into useful, helpful members of society, because these orphans that turned up were shitty orphans. Oh, that's interesting. Protein is uninterested in sexual or romantic engagements. Now we have a serious conversation about maybe kicking you out of the colony, which sounds exceptionally cruel, but hear me out here. Firstly, you don't want to have any more children. What gonna force that, okay? That would be, I'll be rude. Rambunculus would never do that to his own child. A random stranger? Fuck him. He doesn't care. But his own child, that's maybe a little bit cruel even for Rambunculus. He is a kind man. A kind man with his eyes only on the gold, but still a kind man. And you're nothing compared to Deadlift, I'm sorry. So maybe we even make a new law for the settlement that every couple gets to elect one child to stay and become part of the next generation, unless there is a very, very good case against that. I mean, otherwise, if all of these families have 2 kids and those kids have 2 kids, you can see that we're going to be lighting my PC on fire before the end of the week. Sylvia pregnant. Ooh, but you've got a second chance at a good kid, because that first one was really just god awful. Sorry, Melton. And our new wizard project participants have started to convert too. Hello. So which one were you? Son and innate magic. Look, if we could get innate magic on our people, I don't know if kids can meditate, but we're going to find out when we get the first generation. Because if they can, they're going to be, by the time they're adults, amazing. How many more people can I realistically add to this colony before we hit bursting point? I haven't got enough houses. I guess I'll just start working on some residential areas now then, because we're really coming low on room at this point. Start throwing some down out here. That's fine. I'll just make some lovely wizardy houses. They're gonna be pretty simple, but I'll try and make them look half decent, I think. That genuinely took like an hour in real life. Just planning it out, but waiting for these slow fucks to go and chop the wood and then build it. Something about having 14 people coupled with 4,000 animals that makes the game run a little bit on the slow side, but it's okay. It's okay. We've got it now. There you go. Beautiful housing district. Now, this is intended for all of the young people who aren't couples, because, of course, we've got the, I don't know, the Tower of Fuck over here that apparently we're coupling people up in. I'm going to demolish that. That is a historical site. I can know it's a grade-listed building. Biohazard, but it's a beautiful building that we can't demolish. So these are for all the people that don't really have anywhere else to live. Who doesn't have anywhere to live? There's Starry Boris. We've got those 2 are in there. Those two. Deadlift needed a house. Those 2 are independent. Oh, no, hold on. Deadlift and Protein needed somewhere to live. And then Lil and Trambunculus, who... Trambungazar. Oh, fuck. Trambunculus. It's the same name. I didn't even do that intentionally. Trambungazar. Let's just pretend he named it after him. That's terrible. Wow. Yes, obviously you can remain a colonist. That's all good. I've thrown down some tanning racks. Oh, listen, I couldn't wait any longer for them to be done. What do you mean I didn't have to decorate it with so much shit? Corpses, to be honest, really are helping sell it as a lovely district to help raise a family in. And as a special treat, I've also pre-designed this settlement's flag. A flag, and I need you to imagine this in your brain the best that you possibly can, okay? A flag that represents Wizard Nation, their struggle against the invaders, the influence of the dragons, and our project, and our, more importantly, our survival against these oppressors. The flag, my friends, of this faction is right there. Soak it in. Look at it with your eyes. It could not represent Wizard Nation more, as far as I'm concerned. Go ahead and slap a few of those around the base, I think, just as a nice bit of patriotism, you know, help raise spirits and keep everybody on the level and, you know, make sure we haven't got any dissidents hanging around. Ooh, maybe one on the bridge going up to Wizard Tower. Yeah, I like that. Obviously, a couple, maybe a couple outside of the... What is that path supposed to go? Couple out there, just so that people know where they're visiting and where they're going. I'm happy with the base building, so we're just going to put a pause on it for now. We don't need anything else. We've got all the crafting buildings, all the houses that everybody will need for a long, long time. Now let's get our wizards upgraded, huh? So we need an Arcane bestowing for, I believe Boris needs one. Boris needs one, Protein needs one, and Starry needs one as well. Especially Starry. In fact, Starry first, because she's the paladin. Let's see it. Silence for the whole class. Who bought a neutral ope in here? Oh, my God. Okay, well, there we go. Thank you. I presume that's, yeah, for absolutely everybody who attended. That is a beautiful time, because I think, yeah, by extent, Boris got one, Protein got one, and Starry got one as well. Or Starry got 2. God damn, that worked well. So Starry the paladin, I think counts as martial, right? You've got Word of Healing, which is awesome, but obviously the big gain from this is regrow limbs. I'll be honest, I don't think there's any education that could be as valuable as you just sitting around all day meditating and eventually getting that skill unlocked. So that's exactly what we're going to do with you. Enjoy. Built you up a nicer, larger dining room, and you're eating in there. For God's sake. So Boris Sheckley is an insect summoner. Venom Spit for level 1. It's honestly probably a better investment going into some sort of meditation here. Like group meditation. Then we could all have them set around that obelisk. That's pretty good. In fact, we'll do the same for Starry as well. Next level. Wait. Did I just level Starry up? Am I going nuts? Oh, I didn't spend the point. Let's go 1 into healing, so that's immediately useful. And then let's go 1 into group so that we can try and get up there as soon as possible. Protein was a conjurer, if I'm not mistaken, or I think I was going to start moving you into conjurer. But you know what? We haven't got an electromancer, so there you are, my friend. Same story, which is more useful right now. More quickly getting experience or firing off a single lightning bolt. We're good. Daddy Rambunculus can deal with the colony defense by turning his enemies into skeletons. Got the power to give you bad knees and then shit yourself. I mean, it's an incredible level of magic. Right, so you lot are all good. Oh, I've got to go through and upgrade absolutely everybody now, haven't I? Deadlift. What was deadlift? A commander. Yeah, okay. Blinding Pulse, Group Link. Word of Pain is awesome for capturing prisoners. Oh, shit. Word of Protection, Mind Break. Magically lobotomizes the target and turns them into a serving restless thrall. Very much unappreciated by their former factions. I don't like that in this series we got a power called Mind Break of all things. I hate that. All of these are so bloody useful though. Drain mana. You know what? Here, let's do that. And let's throw 1 in this path so we can start going up here. We're going to focus on Deadlift and everyone else a little bit later when they're a bit older, when they become the stars of the show. Shaman. What does a shaman do? Remind me. Oh, these are all the weird kind of animalistic powers. Don't really know what to do with any of these, to be honest. I'm just going to give you Group Meditate. And we'll see if we can do something useful with you later. Nita can already blow up people's eyes. I'm good just to spend all the points in making her do that slightly better, if you don't mind. Like Sylvia is going to get that group focus. Bert, sweet baby Bert. I'm going to unlock the rest of his powers. Then we're going to dump some points directly into his size stats. Melton, we're just going to unlock some more powers with here. There you go. Psychic Soothe, male and female, to maybe counteract a Psychic Droner or something like that. Goosen, sweet Goosen, you have Reverse Engineer. Does that just give us research? That's kind of cool. I think I'll take Mend first, though, just in case we find some unique stuff. Steel Golem, there you go. That's a bit more on brand for you. Oh, God, we got too many people. There's too many goddamn people. What is that? Psychic Choke. Awesome. What? Rambunculus is going to love it. Fireballs. Yes, finally Wildfire learned some fire magic. What is that? Meteor Shower. Give me that shit. And then Rambunculus himself always going into stat upgrades just to make his effects larger, much more viable. I don't know when we get him to level 100, whatever the hell it caps out, whether or not that time bubble will fill half the map. But I'm sure as hell going to find out. You know what I'm going to do as my final thing to do today so we're not bogged down by more building tomorrow? I think I'm going to build a wall around the base we've got because I like the way it is right now. Oh, Jesus. Building it out of granite blocks might be hideously expensive. Sorry, building it out of building a castle wall might be hideously expensive, especially because I'd like to do it 2 blocks thick so it looks like an actual castle wall. Is this a monstrous idea? You know what? It's not that expensive. Maybe this is something we queue up and then do tomorrow. Maybe that's a better idea. Just a nice background task to keep us going. And there is the beautiful wall of Wizard Nation. Okay, it's a blueprint and it's going to take 480,000 granite blocks. Maybe not quite that many, but it's an awful lot. And you know what? It's a long-term project. And here's the other thing. You've not got to be afraid to move the wall. If I decide, yeah, I want to build an Artificers Guild because we've got a lot of Artificers in the colony, we're going to build it. We're going to tear the wall down and we're going to make bloody room for it. We're going to put a new wall around it. I've fallen into the trap too many times of whacking a wall around the entire base. We're all nice and safe, and then I've got as much room to build as I like and filling it with just garbage buildings that we don't need. Not anymore. Not anymore. I've also tried to leave plenty of room around this so that we can give it a nice upgrade. Because this, for your kind of draconic ideology room, it's not that impressive, is it? It's okay, but it's like very basic stuff. I also love Wizard Tower. I love Wizard Tower being on the river. I love that it's slightly outside the base. I think it's fantastic. I think I might build some houses around the edge. Wizard houses, of course, for people who are allowed on our own Wizard Council, which right now I think is Rambunculus, but Goosen, Wildfire, maybe Anita, because she's like quite frightening, like really quite scary. Anybody with a rank, basically. We'll sort that out. Don't worry. It's all going to come together. Today's been a total clusterfuck of raids and building and children and management, and it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare situation. It took me so long to build that wall. A child grew. Child, you love healing, intellectual, and herblore. No further questions. You also absolutely love working hard. Boom. there's little Lil. I mean, little Lil. Lil's their name. You're going to get banished anyway, so I don't give a fuck. Because you're useless. Tomorrow we hit the ground running. The focus shifts back to the wizards now that I've done all the stuff that I ignored doing for the last... for the last week of wizarddom. Too focused on the tower, not focused enough on, you know, having a tailoring room capable of making them clothes, given that everybody in this colony right now is butt naked. And they've already ticked some off. Oh, blessed wizard colony. Oh, this is so good. I might need to mess around with the clothing bills, but we'll sort that out. The actual clothing equipment. We'll sort that out between episodes. It's fine. It's all good. Oh, we got some anima fiber too. Don't get distracted. It's fine. We'll save it for tomorrow, for God's sake. Thank you for joining me. Tomorrow, we're going to get our wizards dressed, and then... I'm going to give them magical wizard staffs. Ooh, won't that be fun? Good Lord, look at those patrons. Thank you, sweet patrons, for joining me in here on YouTube. So I've been recording this episode for genuinely like 12 hours now, and my brain has fried and is dripping out of my nose. Thank you to Swifty's Theory, Anthony Fackenthal, Yubbins Wizardly Nubbin. That threw me off. Matt Lewin, Kish, King Snitch Gaming, Ruck, Nash, EQ, Jackson, Pigeon, Dr. Annie, Eremitic Fool, Rammerman138, Conrad Mazinski, A Pine Tree, Alvin Flang, Elliot Pup, Frozen Solid, Talia, Acolyte of Arcadius, Commissar Fox, Rambler Uno, Yorfiala, Tubes, Izzy Claire, and David Turner for their support. The executive producers over on Patreon for today. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hopefully enjoying a little wizardly time. And a thank you to Simply Nikki24, Ever Vigilant One, Tenacious Bloom, Dionysitan, Stormcrower, Red Racer, B18, Kathleen Boyer, Ethrix, Arson Diargent, Dr. Luden, Christine Elias Volberg, and Sean Beeg as well. Goodbye. Wizard time tomorrow.